We created Mamaya, me and my co-founder Moti, a year ago because we saw store owners that having trouble using advanced marketing technologies like, well, Facebook remarketing, for example. That's the first problem that we were after. And we created Mamaya just to automate everything that we can, just to automate the whole thing of remarketing on Facebook. We connect to your store on one end and then connect to your Facebook ads account on the other end, and then we automate the whole process of creating custom audiences and pixeling your store and creating ads and handling all of the rules and creative and everything that we can automate. We do that. I'm going to show you 7 nice, hacks or tricks today that you can perform without Mamaya. But if you would like to do it at scale, then you will have to use some automation tool. So, Phil, shall we start?
Yeah, we can start right now. I can see your screen, so everybody can see the screen of Alon. Just type in the chat and tell me yes or no, so we can be sure that everybody sees what need to be seen right now, because this is going to be quite exciting. So hopefully you can see everything. So Cindy say yes, Meg yes, great, Jerry okay. Cool. Very good, guys. Very good. So, okay, let's go. Let's go right now with this 7 Facebook retargeting ads.
Okay. First, a little bit about I've been doing marketing and CRM for my whole professional career. Already 20 and that handle the CRM and loyalty platforms, and created the Israeli Spotify a few years ago and sold it to the Israel #1. And I've been with e-commerce and marketing and social media for a long time, and that's it. Today we're going to talk about 7 Facebook remarketing hacks that you can use to improve your campaigns and get better ROI and conversions. I will show you some concepts you can try on your own, but as I said before, if you like to use it on scale with a lot of products, then you'll probably need an automation tool like Mamaya. So let's begin with something that I really like, using Google Tag Manager for better content remarketing, and I'm going to explain. I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with Google Tag Manager. For you who don't, Google Tag Manager is a very cool tool that allows you to implement only one script in your store or website, and then you can manage all your pixels and scripts in one place. And what I would like to show you here is how to get higher quality visitors for your remarketing campaign. So by default, a remarketing pixel is fired when the page loads. When somebody goes into your website or to your store, to your product page, whatever, then the remarketing pixel is fired. But sometimes people only visit the page for under a second and then bounce, which means that they didn't show any real interest in your product and real intent to purchase. So I would like to show you something here. Here it is. This is a demo store of ours. You can see here the remarketing pixel helper of Facebook. If you don't have it on your store, then on your browser, then install it, because it's very helpful to debug and to check that your remarketing pixels are okay. What I did here is I'm going to refresh the page, and then you will see that it will take 10 seconds to the remarketing pixel to fire. Here, I refresh the page, and we're waiting, and there it is. There it is. So I want to show you how I did that, because once you do something like that, you will add to your custom audiences only the people who are really with showed intent to buy from you. So if you know Google Tag Manager, then you know the part where you can see where I put the pixel, the Facebook pixel, and on the bottom you can see that I added a 10 seconds rule that I created. And here, when I set up the rule, here you can see that I set the rule for pages I would like to monitor. You can see that I only restricted this to the product pages because I only want this pixel to fire on the product pages. And you can see that I set the trigger, meaning the conditions upon which a pixel would fire. So you can see that I've selected the timer trigger, and I set the timer to 10,000 milliseconds, which are 10 seconds. And after saving and publishing, you'll see that the pixel will fire after 10 seconds and not when the page loads. And that will help you to create much more, higher quality custom audiences for your remarketing campaigns. So that was number one. Number two is microsegments remarketing. Usually when we remarket a product, we show our target group the same ad. Sometimes we A/B test with different creatives, but by default, we're treating everyone the same. So take this guitar, for example. We can show our entire audience the same ad that says, here is a cool Telecaster, you should buy it. But if we create two different ads for the same custom audience, bear with me, we have just one custom audience for this product. Everyone that visited this page are now in the one custom audience. But if we create two different ads for the same custom audience, and one of them will be shown to an audience who loves, for example, the Rolling Stones, and the ad copy will read, here's a cool Telecaster, Keith Richards played it on the last Stones tour. So what we did here is we selected the custom audience, the Fender Telecaster custom audience, which is the custom audience for this product, and then on the interest we added an interest, the Rolling Stones interest, and that filtered the custom audience. And on the other ad will be shown to fans of the band Radiohead, for example, and the ad, here is a cool Telecaster, Johnny Greenwood of Radiohead played it way back in the 90s, and this will get you a higher CTR and higher engagement rate, because if I'm a guitar player and I visited this page and this product page and viewed the Telecaster, and then you're going to show me an ad for this guitar, and you're going to tell me, hey, your favorite artist is playing this guitar, then it will get you much higher CTR and much higher engagement rate, because I like this artist and it affects me. Okay, moving on. Hack number 3, international remarketing. Well, this one is for all of you who ship worldwide. By default, you'll probably create and show one remarketing ad to your visitors, regardless of where they live. I'm talking about stores that, for this example, have only one language, let's say English, but they ship worldwide. There's a lot of stores like that. And what we need to do here is, like we did in the first example with the guitar, if you create several versions of your ad, you can create several versions of your ad that uses the same the same custom audience, the one custom audience per product, but each one targeted to countries from which most of your viewers are from. You don't have to create different ads for every country. Just take the top 10, top 20 countries where you get a lot of visitors from, and and then you can create ads like this. For example, you can see this is the same ad except for the copy, which changes according to the viewer's country. You can even add a little flag there. And we did all that by filtering the same product's custom audience by country. It's the same ad. We're using the same custom audience, but on the left ad, we filter the custom audience with Germany, and on the right ad, we filter the custom audience with Canada. Okay, number 4, direct checkout ads. This is something that I know a lot of people know, but I've seen quite a lot of people that didn't know and really liked it. So I want to talk about the funnel for a second. When we have a visitor viewing our product page, and the next step should be him clicking on add to cart, out, right? But that's not always the case. So if the visitor leaves the product page without checking out, we will show him a remarketing ad. With this ad, we can bring him back to the product page, or we can take him directly to the next step of the funnel, the cart. So to do that, we'll use direct checkout links in the ad copy. Shopify enables you to have a link that bring the visitor right to the cart. So this is the structure of the link. You can see that the structure is your store domain /cart /ID, not product ID, but variant ID, colon, and then the quantity. And if you can try that, not now, but you can try that later, and you can see that it will take you straight to the cart with the product and the specific variant already in the cart. But that would work well if you have only one variant per product. But what if you're selling a t-shirt, for example, and you have a lot of sizes, and each size is a variant, and you want to be able to offer all of the variant to the user, because you don't always know if somebody looked at size medium. So what we're doing at this case, you can see this ad here. We offer all the sizes or all the major sizes. We offer them in the creative. You can see there for express checkout, choose your size, and then you have small and medium and large and XL. And I want to show you for a second how it looks live. You can see this is the ad, and if I'll click on, let's say, large, for example, you see this is our link shortener. You see that it brought me straight to the cart, and you can see the specific variant, the specific size here in the cart. So, but the thing is that if you need to create this kind of ad for each and every product and with all the variants, you'll be doing only this. So this is where automation and what we do at Mamaya, this is the stuff that we like, because these are stuff that it's are impossible to do by yourself, and you need a little help there.
Crazy, Alon. This is a huge breakthrough, because when you want to send direct traffic to people that are already hot to buy, and you get them the right link, and they just need to pay right away, this will increase the conversion like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to test that.
Yeah, yeah, we see that because they've already seen the product page, and when you come to think of that, it's they've already seen your product page. Maybe you should show them something else. Maybe if it's not the cart, maybe show them a different product page, with different description. I don't know, but I'm going to get to another hack in a second that will show you how to do stuff like that. So far, if you're good, if you like what you see, so just tell me in the chat, so I'll know that I'm not alone here. Just to know that you're with me. Great, great. Thank you, Brian, and thank you, Cindy. Great, Meg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great, great. Okay, let's.
Hey guys, by the way, guys, we're going to
Okay.
have a QA session right after this. So if you have any questions or anything like that, there will be a time where you're going to be able to ask that, and we will answer to your questions. And yeah, here we go. So we can go to the next step, Helen.
Okay. Okay. So this thing, it's a little technical, but I won't go into technicalities here. But I just want to show you the concept. Well, I don't know if you're familiar with the Visual Website Optimizer. Visual Website Optimizer is an amazing tool. It's an A/B testing tool. It's very similar to Optimizely, if you know Optimizely, and it helps you create different versions of your website to improve conversion rate and to test all kind of theories. And what we did here is we created, well, I will show you. I'm going to use this tool to alter a product page according to the ad that leads to this page. In other words, I'm going to create two ads for the same product. I'm going to target these ads to different audiences, and I want that if somebody is clicking on the first ad, he will see a certain version of the product page, and if somebody clicks on the second ad, he will see a different version of the product page. So when I'm using Visual Website Optimizer, then you can see here, this is their edit window. For example, I've created two versions of the same product page, one for moms and one for dads. And this is a very cool editor, and I'm seeing my product page, and I can touch every element on the product page, on every page actually. I can change it, I can delete it, I can do whatever I like, and everything is done dynamically. To change on Shopify anything, everything is done on their on Visual Website Optimizer dashboard, and all you have to do is just implement their pixel on your store, and they will do everything for you. And you can see here on the dashboard what I did in the part of the screen. I entered the URL, the link of my product page, and on the bottom you can see that I told them that if I will add a special parameter to the and let's say that special parameter is called add, and its value is mom, for example, then I want you to display this this kind of version of the product page. And if the value is different, then show me a different one. And what I'm getting here is that look at the link on the top. Look at the link on the top. Imagine that this in your ad. So I'm targeting an ad for men who viewed this product. For men who viewed this product. Again, what I did before, I'm just filtering my custom audiences. Actually, custom audience, single custom audience for this product. I'm filtering it by gender, for example, and I'm adding this parameter called add equals dad, and when somebody will click on this link, he will see "Hi Dad" and then the product name. And if a user clicks on the ad that has the parameter mom in the URL, she'll see this product page, "Hi Mom." And this is a really small example, but imagine that you can change everything on your product page according to the ad. So if you're targeting the ad to people who like something specific, or maybe something else, you can change everything on the product page, and that creates the whole sequence, the whole funnel is much more, it makes sense because you see a specific message on the ad, carry on to the product page. So that's for that hack. And now I would like to talk about upsell and cross-sell. So sometimes we'd like to offer our visitors other products on top of the one that they've already viewed. So I'm not talking about somebody who puts something in the cart and buys something and then I offer him something, but I'm talking about a situation where somebody viewed a specific product and we want to show him another product. Okay, so in order to do that in a smart and effective way, we'll target the visitors of product A with an ad for product B. So let's say that somebody viewed a bass guitar on my store, and I want to show him the bass guitar, but I also want to show him a different product, another product. So I want to target the visitors of product A with an ad. I want to target the visitors of product A with an ad for product B. But to decide what product B will be, we can do two things. The first thing is you can export your orders from Shopify to an Excel file, then create a pivot table using Excel and figure out which product is usually sold with product A. What we're doing here is a very, very basic version of implementation of collaborative filtering. It's very similar to what Amazon is doing, of course, a whole different level. So people who bought that also bought this and so on. So you can do that, and then you can decide that whoever bought a bass guitar or maybe looked at bass guitar is more likely to buy also a Gibson Les Paul, for example, another kind of guitar. And the second thing that you can do, if you don't want to do that, is to go to product A's collection, let's say to the guitar collection, and go to the collection page on your Shopify admin, sort the products by bestsellers, and just select the category leaders, the category bestsellers as product B. It's not as good as as option one, but it will do. It will do because we know that a lot of people like the leaders and a lot of people like the most wanted product. So it will do, not as effectively as the first suggestion, but it will do. And for the next hack, this is something that I really like. Storytelling. Well, storytelling is all about nurturing your potential customer, usually with the purpose of having him make a substantial purchase. Something that you need to do if you have something that costs a lot, like, I don't know, like a mobile phone or something that costs a few hundred of dollars, not something that costs maybe a few dollars or a few tens of dollars. What I'm going to do here is we will create a sequence of ads for the potential customers to see, and each ad at a time. It's going to be a sequence, a series of ads. So for example, let's take this Galaxy S4 sold by Best Buy. Our visitor viewed this page on the Best Buy store. He looked for S4, and he looked. He saw this. He got this page of the search results, and now we know that he's interested in S4. So instead of showing him an ad for this mobile phone, like normal remarketing ad, we will show him a review video for this phone, and then only then we will show him a second ad that will show only for people who viewed this video. I want to explain it again. What we're going to do is we're going to create a video ad. This video ad is going to be targeted to the custom audience of the product, the product custom audience of the S4. So if the visitor viewed the page of the S4, the next thing that he's going to see is this video of the review. And then you can see below, this is a screenshot from the Power Editor. Whenever you create a video ad, you can also ask Facebook to create automatically audiences from people who viewed this video. So what we're getting here is a video, and then we get a custom audience of people who saw this video. And then for these people, we can target, actually to these people, we can target an ad that says, hey, go and buy this phone, because we know that these people already saw this video and they are more willing, and they are more their engagement is higher and their intent is higher because they view this video. Actually, you can ask Facebook to give you all the people that viewed this video, almost all the way, almost the full length of the video. So we know that these people have a very high intent of purchasing. And if we want to take it up a notch, we can identify the user's current mobile device. So we can identify from which device the user entered the S4 page on our website on Best Buy, and then once we identify the user's current mobile device, we can filter our custom audience, and then let's say, for example, that we identified that the visitor that viewed the S4 page viewed it from an iPhone, for example. Then, for iPhone users, for example, we'd want to show an ad for this article talking about switching from iPhone to Android, because we know that this person has an iPhone right now and he's interested in Android phone. And we can, all of us know that it's a big deal to switch from iPhone to Android and vice versa, but we can show him something that will help him to make the transition. So this article is from Recode, but of course the best practice is to show him a similar article on your own blog, and then after he will see this article, and I want to remind you, the first hack: if somebody spent on this page more than X amount of seconds, then we know that he read this article. Only then we will show him the video of the review, and only then we will ask him to come and purchase. Okay, so this is something that nurtures the customer and to get familiar with the product. It converts, but you see, it's an expensive journey, because instead of one ad and one click, we show him several ads and it's several clicks, and the funnel is longer. But sometimes when it comes to items like these, we need it, and I want to take it up one notch higher. And what you can do is you can also track the user's IP. Let's say that he viewed the page from his mobile, from his operator mobile network, and then we can identify that this user is a Sprint user. is on Sprint network, and then we will take him to this page. We will take him to this page. If we want him to buy, we can take him directly to this page, and not for the Verizon or the T-Mobile, for example. Yeah. Okay. So that's that for the 7 remarketing hacks. I hope that you enjoyed this part so far.
So guys, did you enjoy it? Have you learned something tonight?
Sorry?
No, I'm asking if people have learned something tonight on the seven tricks that we've shown. I think there's been a lot of stuff here that we can play with already, you know, and great ideas. My favorite right now is the one with the direct checkout. I think this one is major, but the other ones also are very good. Can you show us how it is working, how Mamaya is working once you try to get in and try to set this up for your own shop and all this kind of stuff?
Sure. So I want to show you a very quick. I'm not even going to do a demo. I'm just going to show some screenshots.
Yeah, sure.
So you'll be able to get the notion of how Mamaya works. Well, it's pretty simple. When you click on Get Started, we will ask you to connect your Facebook account. We will ask you to select your Facebook page and then your time zone, and then you're going to have a very quick remarketing setup where you will be asked to select your store. We're connected straight to your store, directly to your store. You'll be asked to connect your store, and then after you connect your store, then you'll be asked to connect your ads account, select your ads account, select your budget. Everything there is on default values, so you don't have to think too much. And then you can craft your creative, your copy, your ad copy. Template, but we support a lot of templates. We can do a lot of things. Actually, all of the hacks that I've been talking about, we're doing them, but we're doing them automatically. So some of them are on the basic plan, some of them are on the more advanced plans, but we can do whatever you need. And then just click Activate My Remarketing Campaign, and that's it. We will create your custom audience. We'll create the ads for you. We will pause ads whenever a product goes out of stock on your store. We will stop ads that perform poorly, and we'll do all the optimization, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just plug it and let it roll, and just just see the ROI, see how the sales, how it boosts sales to your store, how it brings back visitors to your store. The ads look very native on the feed of the customers. Actually, you can take Mamaya for a test drive for a month, no obligation, no strings attached. Just check it out, see if it fits to your needs. Besides remarketing, we also have a very basic but very super simple way to create ads, not remarketing ads, but ads to get, direct response ad to get to new customers. You can select the product, you can browse the images of the product, you can select the targeting in a very simple way, much simpler than Facebook. It has less options, but it's very simple if you don't need something very complicated. Budget, for example, we create lookalike audiences automatically, so you can use lookalike audiences, and you can also create multi-product ads. You can see here, very simple, and you can also create video ads. These are very basic slideshow videos, but it will do for a lot of product and for a lot of your needs. You can even see your results on our dashboard. That's it. That's Mamaya. Pretty simple, but very effective.
So yeah, that's amazing. And just to tell you, I've sent a print screen like today regarding that. For the past 7 days, I've made like 409% in ROI. In what Mamaya spent for me in terms of retargeting without doing anything. I mean, which is crazy because it's money that I would have to work with normally, or to I mean, I wouldn't have this money. It's a bit like a abandoned cart. It's something that is there in the background and is always helping you to get more money without thinking. So this is a really great thing, but this is only one part of what it can do. So it's quite crazy. I mean, in what you can do with this kind of technology, and especially when you're building. Like, I have more than 150 products right now, and I'm adding like at least 3 to 5 products each day in my shop. So imagine the time that I'm saving right now. So I don't have to think about creating my retargeting ads and all this kind of thing. If I forget one, I know it's going to be done automatically. So there's multiple strategies that you can do with Mamaya, and also by doing also the thing that you're doing right now. So it's a great, and it's a must. I mean, it's going to change the way also you're going to do your things. Because if I remember, before I was doing Shopify, I was on Teespring, and each time that I had to create a new ad, I had to think about creating my custom audience, creating my links, creating back my retargeting, and all this kind of stuff. I'm still doing this part for some specific product, but most of it I don't need to do that anymore. Because what is going to show is going to show the perfect image that you've put on your store, and it's going to retarget automatically to the people that came in. So you don't have to think about anything. You don't have even to think about the spending, because the spending is used also. How can I say that, very intelligently? Let's say. So
Hmm.
it's very bright the way it's working. And right now for me, I mean, for me it's paying already what I need for.
Yeah, well, we try really hard, to make it, to make everything automatic as possible, because we know that our owner has so much on his mind, shipping and fulfillment and marketing and running the stores and customer service, and we really want to take all the hustle from remarketing, at least from remarketing from their hand, because we know, our whole approach is, when you connect Mamaya, you save time. It's not like another tool that you have to learn right now, to spend time, and you have a learning curve, and you need to spend time to get the results. The whole approach here is to just connect it and let it work for you, and let it talk to you or alert you only when something is wrong. But most of the time, everything is taken care of automatically. I want to just show you something. You talked about creating stuff automatically.
Yep,
I want to show you something. How many of you are using Yotpo for your reviews?
I'm using Yotpo. It's a great review system also.
Yeah.
Very
Which one of you can you please write in the chat if any one of you is using Yotpo for your reviews?
Cindy,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah. So Yotpo is pretty great, and I want to show you something that we're doing. Um, just a second.
Yeah,
Okay, here it is. I want to show you something. You can see here that I have a review from Yotpo,
yeah,
and you can also see that we know how to create ads with Yotpo reviews automatically. I want to show it to you. See this ad with the review. This is a automated remarketing ad with a review, we know to select only the best reviews, and we know to create these ads from Yotpo. You know, these are not small things, because these things generate revenue. So I just wanted to let you in on this. It's now in beta, but we're going to release it very soon. Okay, I think I'm ready for Q&A, Phil.
Yeah, I'm ready also. So we had some question. I'm just going to roll out a bit. What we have, like, can from Sydney, can this works with digital products or service-based shops?
Sorry, I'm trying to read the question.
Yeah, Cindy, can this work for digital products or service-based products?
Actually, I'm not sure. I need to see the product or the service, because we built Mamaya, where I think that we're the only remarketing company on, only on e-commerce. We develop everything only for e-commerce, and but we can, of course, we need to see, but our best results are in e-commerce.
So Cindy, the best thing would be to reach out Mamaya, Alon, or one of his somebody from his team, and to ask them to check out your store and see if they can do it. I mean,
Yeah.
this would be the best thing to do. We have another one here. So you're making. Okay, the question here is, I think it's a good question. We're talking about the bidding method that you're using. Why are you using this bidding method right now? What is the default that you use, and why is that, let's say, the good way of going?
So the default right now is CPC, but we're doing all sorts of bidding. We're using all the bidding, and we're testing constantly, because things are changing. And if one bidding method is right for one industry, but it doesn't not necessarily right for another. So we keep testing we keep testing all the time, and we just see what works better.
Okay, that's good. So what is the cost for that?
Our plans start at $49 a month, and it goes up to $610 a month. And for custom stores, very large stores, we have custom plans. But I believe that we're very easy we're very easy with our customers, because even if you're on the smallest plan, and and you need to go to a higher plan, we usually let you enjoy the smaller plan, because we take each and every case individually, and we really like happy merchants.
Great, great. Does your system select the audience? I think this is a good question, because we've seen in your presentation that you were talking like, let's say you had this kind of custom audience, and you were mixing it with, let's say, the Rolling Stones. So how did you came to that?
Okay. Yes, we select the audiences automatically. I'm talking about the remarketing, not on the direct response. On the remarketing, we select the audiences automatically. We have a very sophisticated set of rules. We can create any rule that we like. We can even create special creatives on the ad copies. Let's say only for X days, only at this price instead of that price, and we can actually, we are using every value, every parameter that we can take from the store. We're using it to create ad copy that looks what we like to say, a human that looks like somebody sat down and wrote this creative, especially for this ad. But we're doing it at scale for thousands of products.
Great. Craig, I'm gonna put you on speaker because I don't understand your question. Probably you can explain it to us. Just going to try to get you here. Um, Craig, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what's your question?
Well, your system looks like you create the Facebook ads and then you're then pushing the ads there to Facebook. So does the
Mhm.
system have it set up to be able to select the audience or select who your target for the ads?
Um, For the remarketing ads, we're using the custom audiences of the people who view the specific ad or a collection. If you refer to direct response ad where to the ads where I need to reach new people, then we don't do the audience selection automatically.
But you have the ability to be able to go in and select I can go in and select who that audience is and be able to make that determination.
If you refer to custom audiences, then no.
Yes.
Yeah, so not at the moment. At the moment, our direct response dashboard is very basic, very basic. Mamaya is a very powerful remarketing tool. For the direct response, we're doing an okay job. It's not something that it's something that we've added for smaller customers that use it because it's simpler than Facebook. But if you're an advanced advertiser, I really suggest that you'll create your direct response ad on Facebook and use Mamaya only for remarketing.
I understand. I understand now.
Great. Does this answer your question, Craig?
Yes, it does. I was looking more at not the retargeting, but at the direct, direct ads. So, but I understand now that this is more towards the retargeting.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Thank you, Greg, for this question. So yeah, guys, do you have any other questions? It's time now. We have a few minutes to go. So I think if you have any concern or anything, if there's anything you don't understand, it's time now. We have the time of Alon that is with us tonight. So and thanks for that, Alon. Also, it's very cool that you have accepted the invitation for the people
My pleasure.
to be there.
No, my pleasure. And if you like to contact me, then it's you can see our Twitter and our website. You can go either to the contact us and send me a message, or you can send me an email to alon.levine at gomamaya.com. I'd love to chat. I'd love to help, and I'd like how we can help each other.
Great. Can you later? Yeah, this video will be. I'm recording this video right now, so hopefully I will have this uploaded tonight. I will send the link on the group, so it's the Shopify strategy group. And if you have any question, you will be able also to comment there, and I can put you in touch with Alon if there's anything. And also, I'm working on something right now to give you more of this kind of presentation. I think it's very helpful to everybody, especially that a lot of people are coming also from another let's say from T platform or other stuff like that, or some people are starting also, so they want to know more and they want to get as much as they can in terms of setting up their products and setting up their store. So, guys, thank you very much for being there tonight, and we'll chat very soon. And thank you very much, Alon, again, and talk to you soon also.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, ciao, guys.